Once dismissed as poor, underdeveloped, and third world, India today stands at the center of the global economy. There was a time when the word India in boardrooms of New York, London, and Beijing only meant a potential market. But now it represents a global power, a future supereconomy, and a hub of innovation. Singapore's former Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong recently summed up this transformation perfectly. He said, "India will one day catch up with China, maybe even surpass it because India is young and China is old." That statement isn't just an economic prediction. It's a warning of a coming power shift across Asia. The China slowdown. From miracle to struggle. For nearly 4 decades, China's model was considered an economic miracle. Fueled by cheap labor, export-driven growth, and state control, China's GDP rose at lightning speed. But today, that same model is showing deep cracks. China faces 3 major crises. Population collapse. China's population is shrinking for the first time. In 2024, the country saw its first demographic decline in modern history. Real estate meltdown. Millions of apartments sit empty. Major firms like Evergrande have collapsed. Youth unemployment. Over 20% of young Chinese ages 16 to 24 are jobless. The India rise. The opposite story. In contrast, India is showing the exact opposite picture. Over 65% of India's population is under 35. The average age is just 28. This youth energy will power India's economy for the next 2 decades. According to the IMF, India is on track to join the $5 trillion economy club by 2026. The same India once labeled developing by the IMF and World Bank is now set to secure a permanent seat among the top 5 global economies. If this momentum continues, by 2037, India will surpass Japan and Germany, becoming the world's 3rd largest economy. Meanwhile, China's GDP growth has slowed to below 4%, and its 6% target is now a distant dream. The engine of Asian growth is shifting from Beijing's factories to the streets of Delhi and Bengaluru, made in India replacing made in China. Once, China was called the world's factory, but now, those same factories are going quiet. The country that once built the world's smartphones and laptops can no longer provide enough jobs for its youth. Foreign companies are losing confidence in China due to censorship, state interference, and political risks. As a result, global giants are pivoting to India. Apple plans to shift 25% of iPhone production to India by 2025. Foxconn is investing billions in new plants across Telangana and Tamil Nadu. Samsung has already declared India its global export hub. The global supply chain is changing before our eyes. Soon, made in China will be replaced by made in India on products across the world. The 3 pillars of India's power, Lee Hsien Loong, highlighted 3 forces that make India unstoppable. Democracy, freedom breeds creativity and innovation. Demographic dividend, a young, ambitious population. Digital revolution, technology empowering every citizen. Where China locks its citizens behind censorship walls, India gives them digital freedom. UPI, Aadhaar, Code WIN, and DigiLocker aren't just apps. They are the building blocks of economic democracy. India now records over 12 billion UPI transactions every month, more than the entire population of the United States. That's not just digital progress, it's a revolution in inclusion. From labor to leadership today, Indian innovation is powering the world. Every major global tech company is now led by an Indian origin CEO. Sundar Pichai, Google, Satya Nadella, Microsoft, Arvind Krishna, IBM, Ajay Banga, World Bank, Shantanu Narayan, Adobe. This isn't coincidence. It's the result of education, resilience, and values deeply rooted in Indian culture. From Silicon Valley to Singapore, Dubai to London, Indian engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs are everywhere, shaping the technologies and economies of tomorrow. The same nation that once sent cheap labor to the world now sends CEOs, innovators, and visionaries. The message is clear. India is not the next China. India is the next big story, on its own terms, powered by democracy, digital strength, and youth energy. And as the 21st century unfolds, one truth is becoming undeniable. The future of the global economy will speak with an Indian accent.